gold quartz stone inlay into a 3-panel inlay ring on this 14 karat gold ring that I made. Alright, so I cut that piece out of this slab. That's a diamond saw blade that's literally paper thin, and you have to run diamond wheels in water. What I'm doing right now is that chunk that I just cut out is very thick. So I'm slicing it down the middle, thickness wise. Because gold quartz stone has gold in it, and you don't just want to grind it all away. It's best to slice it up as much as you can so that there's no loss. Alright, we got our ring. Alright, so there's the ring. Now, the inside of those panels are not perfectly square. So what I'm doing right now is I'm sharpening the graver. Graver is a hand engraving tool. I'm making sure that the graver is very sharp. Next step, I'm running the graver along the inside of those panels to make them perfectly square. Now I'm filing it and getting ready to do the stone inlay. Doing a little more truing up. There we go. Nice and square. Alright, next step. There's the ring. Nice and square and trued up. Looking good. Alright, now I'm going to slice that little slab that I made thinner. I'm going to slice that thing into 3 pieces. Oh wait, actually this step, I'm actually cutting it in half again, thickness wise. This wasn't easy. See, there it is, thin, very thin. Those panels are literally only like 2 millimeters deep, if that. So you don't want to like cut this huge, very thick piece to go in there. So I measured out the inside of the panels with that divider and then measured it out on the stone and wrote it with Sharpie to give me a rough idea of how big each stone is. So now I'm slicing the stone with that tiny, tiny diamond saw. And there we go. See, I got really close. I did pretty good as far as width on that one. It was pretty close. So now I'm on the cabochon unit. This is a stone cutter. This is a diamond wheeled stone cutter. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting these into tiny rectangles to fit into each panel. Now all those panels look exactly the same, but they're going to be off by just the most microscopic amount. So what you do is you cut each panel for each inlay, and you make sure you don't like put the one panel in the other inlay. So there I got two in there, I think. Yeah, two. And you just take your time, make sure you have magnification. You cut really, really slow, and you hold the work really square. So what I'm doing now is that the bottom of the inlay is rounded, and the stone bottom is the back side of the stone is flat. So what I did is I just grinded out the tiniest amount of gold and made it a little flatter. All right, so there we go, fixing it. And there we go, I got it. And now I'm truing it up just the tiniest amount on the side of those inlays. With the, I'm using the side of that diamond cutoff saw. All right, check it out. Looks really good. It's not sticking up too high above that ring, so there won't be grinding off a huge amount of loss. Now, if that was just regular stone, it wouldn't matter how much is hanging off the top. But this is very valuable material. All right, so this is a 2-part jeweler's epoxy that dries water clear. And you want to use a generous amount so that you know it's glued on the bottom and sides. And then you leave it overnight to dry. Now what I'm doing is that's 1500 grit sanding paper on a hand-rolled sanding drum that I made. And I'm sanding the entire ring and getting it ready to be polished. The pre-polish. That's a rubber polishing wheel. I'm getting out the scratches from after it comes out of the casting. I sand it with like 220, so there's kind of deep scratches, so you gotta get every single scratch out. So now what I'm doing is I'm grinding the tops of the stone down flat, but not flat because rings are round, so you have to do this like curvature thing right there. See, I'm doing like a curve. All right, so you go down the wheels until you get to the end. Each wheel is a finer grit. You can't skip wheels because stone is not easy to polish. That final wheel on the end there is a 50,000 micron felt polishing wheel. All right, we're heading upstairs. Now I'm using pre-polish. This isn't the high polish. So it's a pre-polish. And I was getting the inside of the ring. Now I'm getting the whole ring. Now you want to clean off that polishing compound because you don't want to contaminate the high polish wheels with that polishing compound. So it goes in the cleaner for a little while. I'm switching out the wheel to a high polish wheel on the inside. And now I'm going to the other wheel, the high polish wheel. Okay, here we go. It went in the cleaner, and then now it's out, and it's complete. It turned out absolutely beautiful. This is a custom gold quartz inlay ring for a guy's wedding band. Super sturdy, super beautiful. It's going to last him for a very long time. Thank you for watching.